Hey, Adit this side from Realistic Consultancy, and if you watch this video till the end, it will definitely change your perception about fitness. Let's get it straight. Fitness is not what you think it is. It is being constantly preached and promoted to us that fitness is all about taking the best moves, right? And what do I mean when I say best moves? Means you waking up at 6 a.m. in the morning, going for a jog like David Goggins, not eating that slice of pizza, not eating that slice of cake, avoiding any kind of junk food, always eating your salads, your broccolis. You hitting the gym 6 times a week, twice a day, doing hours and hours of cardio, going for walks, cycling, etc., etc., etc. We call it as the best move, and it is directly correlated with fitness. But is that actually the case? Is that reality, or it's a big trap? But what if I say that fitness is all about avoiding the worst moves and surviving by taking the worst ones? So let me give you some real life examples of it. That you are out there at a restaurant with your friends, and one of them is ordering a burger, one of them is ordering a pizza, and you are in a constant dilemma that what should I order? Shall I give up on my diet, or shall I eat like these people? So at this scenarios, you have three moves. Either you take the best move, which is you simply deny, you become rude, you become a social outcast that hey, I won't eat what you guys are eating. And that will definitely have its own consequences. Second is you take the worst move, which is you also order a pizza or a burger and eat like a maniac, just like them. Now comes the worst move. Now, what do I mean when I say worst move is you can always be mindful about your choices. So, if they are ordering a pizza and if someone is ordering a burger, you can always select something which is a high carb, high protein option, right? It depends on which restaurant you are at. If it's a North Indian restaurant, you can always select something that is having high protein in it, and you can then compensate it in your workouts. That's what I mean when I say always taking the worst moves. Fitness is all about taking the worst moves. Let's take another example that you have a entire pizza in front of you, and taking the best move is completely avoiding the pizza. Taking the worst move is completely devouring the pizza. What is the worst move is eating 2 to 3 slices of pizza, feeling that compensating that urge or crave which you are having inside of you, and then moving on. That's it. That is what fitness is. It's not about taking everything so seriously that you cannot keep playing the game. Yes, you heard it right. Fitness is not about constantly taking the best moves, because let's say if you are giving your 200% on one day and then you are left with nothing for the second day, then what is the purpose of that 200%? And what if I say you give 50%? You keep on taking the worst moves, you keep on taking the worst moves on day to day basis, but you are still in the game. And when you are in the game, there are always chances that you can win the game. So that's why I say that the only way to win the game is to keep playing it. Now let's take another example that you're coming from office and you're crazy hungry, that hunger is just beating you like anything, and now you have a packet of cookies in front of you. So what that extremist you will do is that it will go out there and binge out on all the cookies. That is known as taking the worst move. And what that guy who is obsessed and deluded by fitness is, he will be like, okay, I'm not supposed to eat a cookie, I will take the best move, and he will kind of restrict himself from eating that cookie. But at the end of the day, the best ones, let's say you are taking the best ones today, best ones tomorrow, best ones after that day, but one day you crumbled up and you end up taking the worst moves. Is there any guarantee of sustainability of taking the best moves? Are you able to sustain your best moves? And what if I say, in this scenario, what if I say that you take the worst move by eating 2 to 3 cookies and then moving on? Same, let's take another example that you are hitting the gym. Now, on the back day, you are about to do the deadlift. Let's say your PR is 120 kilos, and now you have added 130 kilos on the plates with the plates, and you are constantly giving your 200% to get that 120 130 kilos, which will be categorized in best move. But what if the day after that you are completely sore and you are not even able to move yourself? So what's the point of that PR if your another entire day is wasted? What is the point of your best moves if you are not able to sustain them? That is the whole idea of this concept. Going to the gym 6 times a week, twice a day, for a month is not as beneficial as going to the gym 3 to 4 times a week, once a day, and getting your cardio right. So it's always about you adapting and taking the worst moves and defying the fitness narratives that are being preached and promoted. That yes, you have to wake up, yes, you have to get this right, yes, you have to do that right. You can be gentle on yourself and still look good. So if you are someone who's trying to lose weight or maybe trying to build up some muscle and is constantly stuck in that trap of starting something extremely hard and then falling also extremely hard, then you should definitely come to Realistic Consultancy. Fill up the Google form in my bio and we can teach you a step-by-step guide on how to constantly take the worst move based on your routines. See, you can be a student, you can be a working individual, you can be a housewife as well. So your routine will decide your actions, and in that actions we will help you figure out that what kind of worse moves you can take that can keep you in the game. Lastly, you should keep one thing in mind, that a spike in upward direction will always have a spike in downward direction. So I hope that helps, and welcome to RC.